the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall. My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
My love.
You know she can't hear you, right? She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
Spirit.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
I think so, Falcon!
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing. And she called us a hero.
It's like so fairy tale now, yes.
Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it? Waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. You've been here before. That's right, villain, and you killed us.
You killed us.
Well, she killed us. Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty. And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time.
Way of going to...
Now, hold on. If she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue her? We never saw a world end, and now I'm even more certain that we must chase our heroic and romantic destiny than I've ever been. I shan't let anyone convince us otherwise.
I do!
Are you listening to him? He's lost it. Don't let him distract you. Just do your job.
You killed me last time and it hurt a lot. Why did you do that?
I'm sorry. Didn't you want me to?
Did I?
Did we? We warned her of the cruel forces seizing our body. That's practically telling her to kill us. She is our beloved, and she made the choice to free us of our misery, to show us mercy and make the best decision for everyone.
I mean, you have a point.
She made the best decision for her. Don't be so quick to assign kindness. You're just opening yourself up to manipulation.
Manipulate me, baby. Do I have to cut you out again? I really didn't care for that last time.
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
Stop it. Get some help.
Let's not.
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and
God
indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done. What? No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains.
Free snack.
Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird? She didn't care last time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel.
But the hero also has a point. Why does she just not give a
You're
fuck?
right. It's extremely bizarre behavior and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted. So go ahead and slay her.
Maybe she's one of those people that has that disease where they can't feel pain. What happened after I died?
You died, and now we're talking.
Bitch! But before we started talking, did the world end? Did you end the world?
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
Oh god, she's like the ideal sort of, whatever you want, my prince.
Isn't that just like our darling princess? She wants to make us happy. My heart melts further with every word that passes through her beautiful lips.
I am, yeah, it's...
Are you listening to her? That's a confession.
No, I don't want to. I have no feelings one way or the other about the one. I'll say, the world sucks. People are plagued, and I hope you brought a slow and painful ruin to them all. Like, no, I don't want the world to end.
Then I didn't end the world.
Oh my god, yeah, that's...
See? She didn't confess anything. She is innocence itself. Not so sure.
Sorry about what happened last time. The narrator who sent me here to kill you took over my body. It was extremely unfair.
If another version of me was pushed to such drastic action, it was for good reason.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
She took that in stride, to a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually.
I'm going to do something that none of you are. I'm going to kill her.
That's because she's perfect.
I don't trust this one.
Do you think she has someone like him telling her what to do? She doesn't. There's no one else like me. I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive
You didn't
her
till I
to
said it, so.
violence.
Yeah, I'm sorry. This is, yeah.
Blade in hand, you run the princess down.
Oh, God, why did she look like that, though? Oh, no! I regret this!
Wait, no. You barbarian, what do you think you're doing?
Move away! Move away!
But you ignore the pleas of the foolish little voice and press on. The princess's eyes grow wide with terror as you approach, but she does absolutely nothing to stop.
Anime eyes.
Your blade pierces her heart, and she collapses pathetically to the ground.
I'm sorry. Did I do something wrong?
No, my love, you did nothing wrong. I'm sorry, not you.
I'm going to die now. I think that's what you want.
See?
And just like that, she's dead. The world is saved. Thank you for seeing this through. I know it must have been difficult.
Slay an innocent? What?
I feel sick. Sick? You took part in the murder of the fairest creature that's ever lived. And you merely feel sick. I, for one, am absolutely distraught. Grief-stricken. Inconsolable.
No, I didn't.
You'll get over it. You just saved everyone. Get over it? You smarmy ass. There's nothing in the world worth getting over it
I did
for.
not tea
You might as
you.
well just end it all.
Oh.
You raise the blade, aiming the point directly towards your heart. Excuse me? No, you absolutely do not do that. Yeah, let's not make any rash decisions. We should give ourselves a minute, take a deep breath, and rash. The only rash decision we've made was running our cursed blade through her heart. This is far from rash. This is measured. This is the only thing left for us to do now that she's gone.
And I say no. If that's what you want to do. Let's see what happens. Apothecary, that drugs are quick. Chevy. Let him cook.
What? No, let's not do that. You won't use your fancy reverse psychotherapeutics on me. We're dying together right now. All of you may have previously thought that my passions were too great to stifle, but those were merely passions of joy. My passions of sorrow run deeper than the ocean itself, and you'll find that they are far more unstiflable. Haven't you? Haven't you all? I don't believe this. What don't you believe? You plunge the blade into your own heart and collapse to the floor. You can't be serious. Why are you helping him? I'm not. He just made it happen. I'm sorry. That's right. You're all sorry. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Chapter 3. The Grey.
You're on a path in the woods. You horrid monster. Do you think just because we've returned to the woods you've earned my forgiveness? Our beloved had best be alive and well when we return to the cabin, or you'll never know the end of my wrath.
He's back!
She won't be alive and well when we return to that cabin, because she's dead. We killed her.
New voice.
You killed her, and so I killed you. And you clearly didn't do a good enough job. I'm still here.
We have to unlock all the voices. God damn you, Phoenix, you piece of shit!
Oh, and I'm still here too. If you lot get to be blessed with seemingly eternal life, that must mean she's still there, waiting for us to throw ourselves at her feet in remorse. I think I'm better at killing than you are. So you've been here before. Of course you've been here before. What count is it this time? 2? It's our 3rd. What gave it away? Your open discussions.
You know
I
what?
care less what he knows. Every second we stand around arguing in the woods is a second that I'm anxiously worrying about her. Take us to the cabin and take us there now. With each passing moment, our relationship may be damaged even further, though I fear the rift between us may already be permanent. And if it is permanent, then what? You'll kill us again. Oh, you just wait and see. My vengeance will echo the depths of my bereavement. Don't provoke him. I prefer if we didn't die again. I'm not fond of dying.
So, I think the point of the game at this point is to unlock more voices, which will lead to more endings, which will get us to that one that we found off the bat, which will unlock, like, the whole kind of...
Why not? You've already done it twice.
Voice of the truth.
It was unpleasant.
I hate everything about my life right now.
It was only unpleasant because you think it's supposed to be unpleasant. I'll make you feel what I feel if it's the last thing I do. And mark my words.
Also, we aren't in the
you won't
woods!
like it when it happens.
What the fuck?
Oh, how exciting. I'd love to see you try.
It was Phoenix!
Can I? Well, I'm not just going to
Hidden
try.
one.
I'm going to actually do it.
Slay the princess, yes.
I'm looking forward to it. Good. I am too. Can I talk now? Yes, I can. Great. Now that you're listening, let me remind you that if you're here in the woods, it means that the princess is not dead, and that her very existence currently poses a direct threat to the entire world.
We haven't talked enough about how different this place is. It wasn't different last time. I'm the one in charge, and if we slay her again, you are not making us kill ourselves. Is that clear? Whatever happens next, it seems like all our answers are in the cabin. We might as well see this through. I'm done with this. Bye. Turn around and leave. Okay, we haven't... Yeah.
If this isn't the same path in the woods you're used to, that means that her influence is already spreading and you're running out of time. Wait. But if her influence is spreading, that means there's hope. That means our beloved is waiting up there for us, ready to make amends. Yes, I already told you that she's alive. Don't mind him. I don't think he's doing too well. I'm doing better than any of you. I'm doing great. She's alive.
Good night, everybody.
Influence doesn't require life. But if things restarted,
Happy night,
why
honey
would
nut.
she be alive? Who said they restarted? All they've done is changed. I shan't listen to the vile mutterings of you serpents.
Serpents!
Our living, breathing princess awaits us.
Alright, I'm the one in charge here. If we slay her again, you are not going to make us kill ourselves. Is that clear?
Oh, it's clear, you murderer. Though I should remind you that you're not as in charge as you seem to think you are.
Yeah, it is.
I'm
It's just
sure
one
his
guy.
outburst last time was just a fluke. I wouldn't worry about him. Besides, if he kills us again, he kills us again. It doesn't matter. He'll tire out eventually. The flame of passion always burns
excuse me.
out in the end. Spoken like a true cynic. Enough bickering. Just stay focused and get to the cabin.
Alright. Seems we're all our answers to the cab. Might as well see it through.
I'm sure you've already heard my words of warning in one of your past lives. You've already managed to slay her once, just don't muck it up this time, alright?
No.
Oh, we'll muck it up all right. We'll get our happy ending, even if it damns each and every person who's ever lived.
God damn, that's a simp right there.
Whatever you do, don't let him influence a single decision. He's clearly lost it. I hate that I'm agreeing with him on anything, but I really don't like being at the whims of someone so unstable. It's stressful. Yes, having all those feelings isn't very productive, is it? But we're just passengers here. Why stress over something you can't control?
They're all voices in my head. I'm the one in control who's making the choices. These are all influencing me.
You're saying that
The
like
player.
stress is just something you can
The main
turn
character.
off. It is. It's easy. Whatever happens, happens. This is horribly unproductive. The cabin and your extremely important destiny await.
Yeah, okay, what's this one look like?
The interior of the cabin feels dry and brittle.
It's a ghost!
Ancient dust-covered wooden beams hold up a crumbling ceiling like mummified ribs, each elegantly carved detail of the stately building preserved in an extended stasis. Everything here has been kept safe and dry and lifeless.
The only thing in front of us is the mirror.
But you're not alone. You can feel something watching you. There is a figure faintly outlined against the dusty wood of the far wall. Is that her? Our beloved. So she does live.
Not quite.
She doesn't look very alive to me. Before you can make a move, the figure is gone, vanishing behind the door on the far side of the room.
It's the mirror again.
The door at the end of the room, but there isn't a door, it's just that damn mirror again. Ah, yes, the mirror. So we can see the monster we've become. If it even lets us look before it vanishes too. The mirror? Is this some kind of joke? Did you all plan this out before dying? There is no mirror. There's the door to the basement, the table, and the pristine blade. Huh.
Oh,
That's strange. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade?
where's the light?
Maybe it's gone because we've already killed her with it. Perhaps it's gone because an oh-so-deserved guilt has started to worm its way into every one of you. Perhaps all of you do feel just as bad as I about what we've done. Though if you felt the oppressive guilt I feel, we would have manifested that weapon directly into our heart. I suppose it doesn't matter why the blade is gone, but you're going to have to find it
Wow.
if you're going to do this right. So why don't you march over to that door and make your way down to the basement?
But there's no door.
As if something as flimsy as a missing door would stop us on our sacred quest. Cross the room, find our way back to her, make things right.
I don't trust any of them other than Hero. Because he's the only one that seems to be the voice of reason in any situation.
You're clearly hallucinating, but I'd rather not get into it with you right now. The door to the basement is on the far side of the room, whether you can see it or not.
Approach the mirror.
You make your way to the door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it. You must think you're looking at that mirror you mentioned earlier, the one that doesn't exist. Just reach forward and open the door. It's still so hazy. We should try and clean it off. Yes, trying to touch it does seem to be the magic spell to get it out of our way.
We're
It's
clean.
time for all of you to see what we've become. You reach forward and place your hand on the door to the basement. The handle is just a little to your right, and a little down. So much for our reflection. We didn't need to see ourselves anyway. I'm much more interested in seeing other things. I see. We are too hideous for even a mirror to behold. We can only hope she might still see some good in us.
Oh my god, dude, what?
No way left to go but down.
Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an antique staircase lit by weak torchlight.
I don't know.
The air here is so stale it practically stands still.
as if the very molecules of this place have been fossilized, trapped for eons until your arrival. Even the blaze of the torches can't penetrate the odorless air, as if they'd run out of fuel to burn ages ago, their light still flickering more out of habit than from adhering to a physical reality. A wispy figure watches you from the bottom of the stairs, face veiled in shadow. There she is again. My love. She's just an old memory. Your eyes lock for a brief moment, then she vanishes around the corner.
Ow. What the fuck? My finger just started hurting all of a sudden. Weird. Sorry about last time. Are we good? I don't have a weapon. There wasn't anything upstairs for me when I got my priest. Yeah, I think we have a lot to talk about.
You receive no response. Do you think she's upset with us? Don't like being here unarmed after what happened last time. I feel so exposed. Of course she's livid, and with good reason. You aren't helping. Are you scared of a little ghost? What's she going to do? Look at us until we feel bad? She can look all she wants. It won't do anything.
What? It feels like something stabbing into my finger. What the? There's nothing there. Oh, she got me through the internets! Alright, proceed down those stairs.
As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A skeletal body lying in a heap on the floor, her wrist still bound to the wall by a heavy chain.
Oh, fuck.
This cell is a dark and isolated place, with not so much as a window to allow starlight to penetrate the gloom.
Oh no!
See? She's dead. No! What foul trickery is this? How can this be? We just saw her alive and well a moment ago, floating away transparently.
Floating away transparently.
Whatever we saw was a ghost. I thought we were all on the same page.
I know, right?
Do try to keep up. Your thoughts are interrupted by the sound of a slamming door and a clicking lock. You turn to see the shade of the princess staring down at you from the top of the stairs, clutching a brightly burning torch. So that's where the blade is. It's already in her heart. And yet she isn't dead. She is dead. Have you never heard of a ghost before? Oh, for the love of... Can we not waste time arguing over the semantics of what is and isn't dead? She is clearly conscious. She clearly just slammed the door on you, and she clearly has a weapon. Your pristine blade sticking out of her chest. This is extremely bad. Catastrophic, even.
It's no bueno.
Yeah, dead or not, what are we supposed to do about her? Slaying, or destroying, if we want to be a little more death-neutral, seems off the table. We make amends. She obviously still holds us in her heart. She's bearing a torch for us and everything.
We're gonna burn to death.
But she hasn't said anything. Are you sure she can talk like this?
You came back. I missed you.
Oh no.
That angelic voice. I missed you too, my beloved. You sure snapped back to your old self quick. Yes. Seeing her dazzling countenance again has reignited the warmth in my heart. I have found it in me to forgive the sins this body has committed. We can have our perfect romance after all.
This is a bad place. We're supposed to be together, but it keeps making us hurt each other.
The torch falls from the princess's hand and bounces down the stairs.
It is a bad place.
It'll be so much better when it's gone.
The skeletal wood of the basement, perfectly dry after uncountable years of desiccation, immediately catches fire. She's trying to kill us. A misplaced escalation of her passions, but clearly she still cares for us.
I say
we burn with her.
Why did you close the door? Let me out. Are you trying to kill me? I'm going to burn! Are you mad at me for killing you? I'm sorry!
Dying apart kept us apart. Dying together will keep us together.
Okay.
See? Everything's fine. She wants to be with us.
Yeah, in a bad way.
She just has a unique way of expressing things.
The fire grows quickly, devouring the basement, dancing up the walls and painting every surface with strokes of flame. You're choked by smoke, and the air around you grows uncomfortably warm. We've never burned to death before. I wonder how it's going to feel.
Phoenix.
Bad. I bet it'll feel really, really bad.
Just until the nerves are burned, then you're fine.
Yes, it will be terrible, so you'd better come up with something to do, and fast. Your personal safety is far from the only thing she's threatening right now.
Yeah, exactly, Phoenix.
I think a bit of fiery passion is good for the world. You're just trying to spoil her fun.
Wow.
I'm not spoiling anything. I'm trying to prevent oblivion.
Just let me burn. What's wrong with you? I don't want this. I'm going to burn.
It's okay. I'm going to burn too. And then we won't hurt anymore.
She's right about the last part. Burning doesn't hurt forever.
You have a great snack.
The heat grows in intensity as the flames draw ever nearer. You can practically feel your skin sizzling already. If you're going to try and stop her from killing you and destroying the whole world, you'd better do something, and you'd better do it now.
I wonder if we look good right now. Fire makes a lot of things look good. I can only imagine how dazzling our eyes are in the dancing flames. Do you think she's noticed?
I wonder how good we look right now.
I don't want to burn to death. We don't have to, right?
I'm going to. I'm asking questions so we can just... I have a feeling. I have a hunch.
Because I wanted to be with you. I don't want you to leave.
It's good for you.
The pain is unbearable at first. Every inch of you screams as your flesh is stripped away, your muscles stiffening as they're cooked, your blood boiling in your veins. But it isn't long before the flames take your nerves, and with them, your ability to feel much of anything.
Like I said, you're fine. It just, you gotta wait out until the nerves go.
See? That wasn't so bad. It was so bad. But somehow, the nothing is so much worse. You'll get used to it.
There are still the feelings of the heart. Those never go away.
Oh, they always do in the end. You just haven't experienced enough. Eventually you'll want them to stop too. You'll make them stop. Trust me. The princess's smile never fades. Her skin peels away, and then her muscle, until all you can see is her charring skull, locked in an eternal grin.
It's very romantic, really. We
Burning
got
down the
our
house.
happy ending after all. We can die happy.
But despite your best efforts, you do not die. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Of course, Scared, this is the end for you, but it's not the end for me. We've been here before and you always get scared. It's gonna be it. Just trust me. We've been here before and you always get scared.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. Yes, I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt, right?
It's the end for you, but not for me. I'll see you on the other side. It's going to be okay. It's not the end. Whatever's on the other side is going to be nice. I like this one. I'll see you on the... It's going to be okay.
If you say so. We'll trust you. She'll be there waiting for us. I just know it.
Gaze into your reflection. You know, see, the mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You've grown. I just went all quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. There she is. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
Flickering lights in empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
How are you the same being as you were before? How much have you changed? Are you the same being as you? How much have you changed? Yeah.
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
You know, at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm going to kill you right now. What if, when I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me? Why can't I not do the same things I've done before?
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own.
Oh!
They are useless to us now, inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
Okay, okay. So yeah, you basically keep going and unlocking things until you get it all. Okay. You've been kinder to me than anyone else I've ever met. Thank you. Or, you've been kinder to me than anyone else I've ever met. Why? Thoughts on this vessel. Yeah.
This one is passion betrayed. But even in the end, her love never faded. She will make for a bright heart. Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose.
What do you feel about me? These vessels I have been bringing you, I've hurt them. I don't want to hurt you, but the more times I go back, the worse I fear things will be. And how many more vessels do I need to bring you? I like this one.
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
It is, yeah. And this is their side project, basically, while they're working on Scarlet Hollow. What do you want me to... So what do you want? What do you want next time, Toots?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them. My joy is in seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers.
I think so too.
And every perspective illuminates my shadows.
I think so too,
shares new
Falcon.
secrets.
Okay. I've hurt them. Yeah.
The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but they are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them, you are a gate to something more, and you are something more than that too. But they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are not me. The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before. I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
This really is a love story. How many more vessels?
If I am to be an ocean, you have nurtured me into a pond. My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective. You will have your rest in due time, and I am sorry for the burdens I place on you.
How fucking close am I to beating the game? Alright, I'm ready to go back.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am.
No
We
idea.
will meet again.
Darken you die. Chapter 1. The hero of the... Bring the burned grey to her. Okay.
You're on a path, and you're here to slay her.
Okay. Alright, now we're gonna be sweet! I've always wanted to start off a monarchy. Viva la revolution!
That's the spirit.
Oh, let's go!
You make your way up the short path. A warning, but she will laugh.
Yeah. Proceed into the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The blade is your implement.
Okay, take the blade.
You take the blade from the table.
Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated. Her voice carries.
Who's there?
It's this one.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down
Oh,
here.
no.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Ooh, do I talk to this one or should I just be... I have no idea. What should I say? I think... Hi! I think I'm here to kill you.
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down and let me take a look at you?
Great job. You gave away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world? Focus on the task at hand.
You weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill me.
What? No way. Why would you even think that? Yeah, it wasn't a joke. I haven't decided yet. Yeah, like...
How about you drop the knife and the two of us just talk?
Look how reasonable she's being. We should just drop the blade and talk things out. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. But killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Tighten your grip. I'm not dropping the blade. No, not this time.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you
So let's see what
scared
happens.
of me? Because you should be.
Oh, I'm sorry, Sepsi. Maybe you're feeling hungry.
Your grip on the blade tightening as you steal your resolve.
I am quite hungry right now, actually. I need to
I'm
make some
probably
dinner.
chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Oh no, I'm fine. What if she isn't? What if she kills us? Are you sure she's not? I'm sorry. Can we just?
Unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through. A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your jaw.
Fuck.
It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer. You can feel bone grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured. Holy shit, that hurts! Though she's unarmed, the shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing. Your blade slashes through the air again and again, and her fists connect with your body as many times or more, each impact as heavy as that first bone-crushing hit.
Ooh.
We can still turn this around.
No. Finish the job, flee and lock her in the basement. No! Finish the job!
You and the princess stare at each other, both gasping for breath, equally exhausted. You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can at least make sure that she won't make it out of here either.
I'm fine, Video.
Excuse me? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone is still standing right now.
I'll probably be streaming for like another 45 minutes anyway.
Can you not feel all those ruptured organs bouncing around in there? If the princess doesn't do our friend in herself, internal bleeding is certain to finish the job.
Marion.
The two of you clash for the final time. You feel your ribs break as she delivers a heavy blow, but you push through the pain, falling forward and sinking your blade deep into the princess's heart.
Oh.
Oh.
The two of you fall to the floor.
This was fun.
The princess gasps, her voice an unhealthy rasp as her lungs start to fill with blood.
You put up more of a fight than I thought you would. But I have to wonder, do you really think this is the end?
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark.
And you die.
And you die.
Chapter 2, The Adversary. This is so well done.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is that you're here to slay her.
Yeah. She's going to kill me again! Sure, she has to kill me, but definitely got her. Why am I here again? Yeah, that's a good question, yeah.
I can assure you that you didn't slay her, and that if he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe... I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot... That's fine. It doesn't matter if he can hear us.
Stubborn!
The only thing that matters is marching up to that cabin and winning.
Winning.
That's the spirit. There's no point in squabbling when the real threat is just up that hill.
Alright, let's do it.
A warning. Before she will lie. Lying and cheating doesn't sound like her at all. Not that it matters. It's not like she can lie or cheat in the middle of a fight. Are you sure about that? The point of my warning wasn't to start an argument over what circumstances the princess is capable of lying in. It was to give you some broadly applicable advice. The princess will do and say whatever she thinks it will take to get her out of there. So don't trust her. Ever. Are we clear? Crystal. Let's just get on with it already.
Alright, what cabin are we at this time?
The cabin is tighter than its exterior would suggest. Its cold stone walls press in on you, as if trying to forcefully direct you towards your destination. The only furniture of note is a black iron altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Let's approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall.
Yeah.
You reach forward and... There was a mirror, and now it's gone. So all of us can stop arguing about it and get to fighting.
Fighting! Alright, take the blade.
The blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay.
Alright, basement. I mean, it's like all stone and...
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a rough stone staircase, its walls pressing at your sides and tightening as you descend. The air seeping from below is heavy and oppressive, with an almost sulfuric odor to it. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
I keep saying that.
Her fierce voice carries up the stairs.
Ooh!
Is that another challenger? Finally. It's been ages since I've had a good fight.
Oh,
This
yeah!
isn't what she sounded like last time. Her voice is a little deeper, almost threatening. Good. Sounds like my kind of princess. As much as I appreciate the enthusiasm, just make sure you don't let your bloodlust get to your head. You need to stay focused and keep your wits about you. Remember, you're here to slay the princess, not to have a good fight. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view, a large shackle leading from her wrist to the basement wall.
Mommy?
Looks like she could rip those chains out of the wall without a second thought.
But how will she taste?
Stop it. Get some help.
God damn.
Oh, it's you again. I'd been hoping you'd find your way back here. Good to see that death doesn't stick for either of us.
What that tell me like?
And you brought your little knife, too. Yes. I'm going to have fun breaking you into little pieces.
Hope you heard all that, Mr. Edward. This is a lot different than last time, but last time definitely happened.
What's that? Oh, that whole deja vu situation. Yes, it does seem like you and the princess remember each other, so let's say for a moment that I do believe you. For all we know, whatever happened to you last time was just a fluke, and beyond that, do you know who doesn't remember anything that happened last time? Me. I don't remember what happened last time. Are you okay? Of course I'm not okay. As far as we're all concerned, the fate of my world is still very much on the line. Not all of us have the luxury of jumping over to a parallel universe the second we die.
You look different.
You look exactly the same.
God damn it. So you do remember me.
Oh, I remember you all right. Best 3 minutes of my life. So, why don't we do it again?
She said best.
See? She wants to fight us again. There's no reason for us to stand around talking.
In for a penny, in for a pound. I'm not fighting a giant demon lady. Bye! I say I'm not here to fight, but I think the two of us have a few things to unpack first. Like how we're both still alive. Maybe let's do that one.
What is there to unpack? I was dead and now I'm not, and the same goes for you. There. Unpacking done. Don't you get it? We've been given free rein to wail on each other. Forever.
I mean...
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Hey! Did say best, though! Haha! You know what?
Finally ready to complete your destined task, you launch off the whetstone floor of the basement and catapult yourself headlong towards the princess.
Sensi.
Here we go. Let's make this count. Oh, we'll make it count, all right. As you bridge the gap, your blade slashes across the princess's chest, splitting skin and drawing a jagged line of bright red blood. But she's unfazed by your onslaught. Her expression barely changes as her fist collides with your ribs, cracking them like twigs and driving you right back down to the basement floor. You can hear her chains snap as you struggle to recover from the impact.
Oh no!
She almost looks disappointed in us. Why is she disappointed in us?
Oh, you don't actually get it, do you? That knife may be sharp, but you clearly don't want to kill me.
I mean, I don't.
It's not fun if you hesitate. It's not fun if you try to trick me and make me bleed out. It's only fun if you go straight for the heart. You need to put everything you have into seeing me dead. Or what's the point? So don't be afraid. Don't hesitate. Kill me.
Don't let her get in your head. Reincarnation or not, this world needs you to win. She's huge, but that probably means she's slower than us. Take it slow, think it through, and don't panic. Bleeding her out is our best course of action.
Nope.
Don't listen to them. She understands something that they don't. The only way to win, the only way out of this is through her.
I trust the stubborn! Strike at her heart head on.
That's your plan, then. That's your plan. You push off the ground, ignoring the pain in your ribs as you charge at the princess once more.
You can feel flesh give way before a sudden impact blunts your momentum, your weapon tightly lodged in the bone of her arm. She grins at you from behind her guard. Pull it out. We'll try a different angle.
No, we can do this. Just keep pushing.
We're not gonna win if our weapon's stuck in her arm.
I'm gonna keep pushing!
The princess's grin widens as the two of you push against each other, her fiery eyes and masochistic glee practically lighting up the dreary cave.
You're gonna want it! You're gonna chew up lightning and crap thunder!
Yes, you finally get it, don't you?
I do.
Nothing exists outside of us. It's just you and me, dying and coming back, clashing against each other. Forever.
That's not what's going on. There's an entire world at stake here.
Maybe, but for right now, that's all that matters.
Yes, the fate of the world doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is this fight. The only thing that matters is getting stronger. And the only way to get stronger is to win, even if it takes us forever to get there.
Your balance is suddenly thrown off as the princess pulls you into her knee. It collides with your ribs, and you feel them splinter, cracking like wet wood from the impact.
We're fine.
But you barely have enough time to notice before the princess follows up and smashes her forehead against yours.
Ooh.
Your grip loosens from the impact, the blade still wedged in her arm as you tumble to the cold stone floor.
I said we're fine.
I didn't say you weren't fine. I was just describing what happened. You might not have said as much, but you certainly implied it. It really doesn't matter. The princess glances down at the blade embedded in her arm, and with near total ignorance to pain, slides it out of its sinewy prison.
You forgot this.
She tosses it at your feet.
Were you being metaphorically said that nothing exists outside of us? There's more to the world than just the cabin. I saw trees and everything on my way here. Don't you want to be free, though? Isn't there more to life than waking up chained to a basement and fighting the death at an endless loop? See, I think I'm done fighting. I don't think this is healthy for either of us. Basement fighting the... you know what? The thing is, I want to hear more of the story and stuff. Yeah, I'm doing this one. No, I'm not.
You and the princess attack each other once again, each of you dealing a single, terrible, lethal blow.
Make each other be more toxic.
Wait, does that mean we're dead? Or rather, about to be dead? As your blade pierces her sternum, the princess buries her fist into the soft meat of your organs. You feel a few horrifically painful pops, a gush of fluid, and it's over. It's finally over.
No, it's not. We're just getting started.
But it is over. Dead is dead. I know this isn't the happiest ending for you, but you saved the entire world from ruin. There are few better endings than that.
Well, are you going to listen to him? Or are you going to listen to me? Get up.
Oh, shit!
Wait, no, that can't be right. Your eyes bolt open and you push yourself back to your feet. Alive.
Ha! I told you. I told you this wasn't over.
What about her? The blade went right through her heart.
What about her? If we're fine, then she's fine.
No, she's dead. She has to be... No! Right. We're all shit out of luck, aren't we?
I knew it. I told you we should all believe in her. This is perfect.
The princess rises from the ground, staggering slightly, one hand wrapped around the hilt of the blade still buried in her heart.
Fight!
We don't even need to start over anymore, do we? Let's go again.
Oh, shit.
She pulls the weapon from her chest, barely wincing, and hurls it at your feet.
You know what to do. Again.
But she came back. What's the point of fighting her if she can just do that?
All of you need to settle down. This whole situation is coming dangerously close to untethering. She clearly never actually died. You just missed her heart, that's all.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we just missed her heart. Oh, of course, that's all.
He said it was
You were the
fine.
one who said we hit her heart. You were the one who said it was finally over. Well, I guess I had it wrong.
Wolfie.
You guess you had it wrong. Aren't you supposed to know everything? I never said I knew everything.
Close to untethering, what's that supposed to mean?
Nothing. It means nothing. I shouldn't have said that. But you did say it, so it means something.
Oh, stop bickering over nothing. Our destiny is right in front of us. Pick up the blade and go to her.
Okay, fine. That is what I meant by untethering.
No.
You hear him rambling on about destiny. He's lost the thread, and if you lose the thread, you won't be able to save the world. And what is that supposed to mean? I don't have to answer that, and I'm not going to answer that. Why the bloody hell not? Because right now, there's still a razor-thin chance that you're able to get your act together. There are patterns of thought out there that beg to be finished, but once you finish them, that's it. They change everything. There's no going back, and if I say anything else, you're going to finish one of those thoughts.
I think the narrator knows what's going on fully, like beyond the whole meta thing. And I think he's pushing us towards this on purpose.
What?
The princess can't die. You mean like the princess can't die, don't you? Well, it's too late for that. I think we've all thought that one. I'm not going to say the princess can't die. I'm not even going to think about it. Lie, the princess can't die. Well, it's too late for that. I think we've all thought that one. I'm gonna do this one.
Yes, exactly. Like, the princess can't die. I tried, you know. I tried very hard to make this work.
I don't like that resignation.
Yeah.
Are you sure we can't just unthink it?
I don't know.
Yes, like I said, I'm afraid some thoughts can't be unthought. I'll be back in a moment. I'm going to pour myself a stiff drink. If I'm going to see the end of everything, I'd rather not be sober.
So I was right. Why are all of you so glum? This is perfect, isn't it? We get to experience greatness and battle and triumph forever.
Triumph forever.
But I think it was the stubborn one who said, your destiny awaits, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, hold on. There has to be another way. What if we just leave her down here? What if we run away? What if we convince her not to end the world?
You can't reason with her. Ending the world is her fundamental nature. It's not a decision she can flip on and off. It is her.
And what exactly can't we leave her down here?
Because all it would do is stall the inevitable.
And what's wrong with stalling?
Oh, there's plenty wrong with stalling. The end is still the end, and I'd rather face mine head on.
I'm gonna face mine in a bus full of orphans. I'm taking everyone with me.
You mopey ass. Why did you even ask us to slay her if it was going to end like this?
Because it didn't have to end like this. If you don't mind, I'd rather not spend everyone's last moments arguing with you. It's time. Yes, I suppose it is.
If we fight her forever, then maybe she can't end the world. Maybe everything can still work out.
I guess we'll just have to see how things play out.
The world must end.
Don't you get it? You don't have to shuffle your feet. What comes next is going to last forever.
Join your adversary.
With an unbreakable determination, you snatch the blade from the floor and stumble back to your feet. Both you and the princess quake with adrenaline as your eyes lock across the basement floor and share a knowing look.
That's the sexy saxophone. That's all.
Free from hesitation, you close the distance, both you and the princess aiming to end each other. Your blade digs into her neck,
grinding against her vertebrae as her fist connects with your body. The impact forces the air from your lungs, stars dancing in front of your eyes as you fail to keep your bearing.
Maybe. I'm sorry, it was terrible!
You both collapse to the ground before either of you has a chance to survey the damage. And then we get up.
Don't. Oh, I'm stupid.
Yes. And then you get up.
That was a good one. More.
Slay the princess.
You and the princess exchange dozens of devastating blows. Sometimes you manage to strike first, and sometimes she tears through you before you have a chance to act. But more often than not, each of you fells the other in the same moment.
Holy shit.
And then you get up and do it again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again.
Both of you suck.
This is all gonna be okay. Isn't it? Isn't it?
But he doesn't answer the voice. He'll never answer. He's gone.
What are you waiting for? I'm right here. Do you think this is...
The hands.
What is this place?
Did we do this?
Huh. I didn't think we had it in us. But I guess that stuck-up control freak was right.
It's the end of the world, isn't it? It's the end of everything.
Far from it. We're still here. And she's still here too.
The princess stumbles and her body
I
slumps.
feel so... tired.
Yep. You do not get a chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory
She's gone.
returns.
Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Of course you're scared. This is the end for you, but it's not the end for me.
What is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before, it feels so much worse now. Screw that! This can't be the end. It just can't!
Approach the mirror. Approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. There goes the mirror. Let's see what's in it. You've withered. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. You're at the cabin.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction, a mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
You can't be a contradiction. They don't exist. How can you stand to be a contradiction? Doesn't matter how many times I go back, at least one of us always hurts the other. Doesn't that change you? Doesn't that make you worse?
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
If anything, it makes me like you more. I don't know what that says about me. Not really. It seems distant as soon as I'm near you. No opinion, I just want to stop. Yes, you're torturing me and I hate you. If anything, I think it makes me like you more.
It says that your heart is gentle, that even in the darkness you are guided by compassion.
It's gone. That was just one ending. What do you think of this vessel?
This one yearns to grow and struggle. Even now I feel a will pushing against mine, not realizing that we are one. She will make for a fierce heart.
Oh, I want my combined mommy.
Do not mourn her. We will provide her with the growth she fought for.
You know, at the end of this, I'm going to kill you. Do you know what happens when to the worlds we leave behind? Oh, there, yeah.
My perspectives are shadowed. You have seen what I have seen. just as I have seen what you have seen. The angles of my vantage do not offer me hidden truths, and my attention is turned inward, except when you are here with me. Perhaps this will change when our work is done.
How many more vessels?
We will know when we near our destination.
That's okay. Alright, I'm ready to go back. Actually, no, hey.
As easily as you can stand to be you. You are like me, even if you have chosen not to look at the corners of you that do not fit. Even if you have chosen to ignore the brilliant contours of your soul.
I'm ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.